Okay, this is my response to that silly, mean-spirited girl who makes catty remarks about hair weaves. Basically, that video, Why Black Men Want White Women, Stereotype Edition, I believe it's called. Okay, first of all, making catty, you made an apology video, but you know what? The fact that you were even making catty remarks about weaves and things like that tells me you're not the sweet, kind person you make yourself out to be. Okay, you're saying that black women have attitudes and white women don't? Really? It's been my experience. I've seen a lot of middle-class white girls who have attitudes just as snotty as yours. Okay, who don't really have all that much going for themselves except maybe a wardrobe. Not too much up here. Okay. Money. Well, you make that... Come on up here, Diva. Okay. Anyway, you're saying that, oh, a black woman wants a man with money. This is not a black or white thing. All women want a man with money. Okay, the ones who got half a brain anyway. And why shouldn't we? Women still make 60 cents to every dollar that a man makes. Okay, so that's buckets right there. And also, I also lived in Bayswater, London for many years. Okay, and there were women out there who would pounce on any man that they saw with money. It didn't matter whether he was married or not. And these women were indeed white. You would think that they were posh when you first saw them, but sorry, any woman in my book who goes after another woman's man is nothing more than trash. Okay. I find it very hard to believe that a black woman would not be in her man's corner. I know of personally of a few black women who were in their man's corner. Okay, when he lost his job. We're going through a recession. Okay, so there will be people who were getting their ass kicked during this time. It doesn't matter what color. Alright? So, you know, people are, you know, love is love. And if your man's good to you, I think it really is worth it to carry him until he can, you know, carry himself and the rest of the family. A woman is supposed to expect a man to be a provider because we do not have equality in the workplace yet. And also saying that black women aren't stepping up. Honey, black women have been holding down jobs long before Gloria Steinem was even born. Okay? I'll give you this much. You're not one of the broke up ones. Because they say how you want to talk about, you want to talk real, let's get real. The majority of the time, these guys, they're dumb. Because they're trying to show off with an average looking white woman. Okay, half the time, the white women that they get, they look broke up. Now I'll give you this much. You do not look broke up. I will give you this much. But I guarantee you, if you settle for one of these black men who will only date white women, I'm telling you, within 5 years, you're going to look broke up. Because white girl boys, they expect a woman to cook, clean, take care of the kids, hold down a job, and ask for nothing or very little in return. 50-50 goes out the window. It's more like 70-30. Okay? And black women have no reason to be hating on white women. They have no reason at all to be jealous of white women because, you know what? Black girls have their own beauty, just as white girls have their own beauty. Just like you're going to find beautiful brunettes, you're going to find beautiful blondes, you're going to find beautiful redheads, and with black girls, you're going to find girls who are beautiful with natural hair, girls who are beautiful with weaves, black girls who are beautiful from light skin to dark skin. They have absolutely no reason on earth to be jealous of white women, and white women should not be jealous of black girls. Women are supposed to stand together regardless of race. Until we are equal in this world, we have to stick together. You cannot be waving men in each other's face thinking that's going to get you somewhere, dear. Black women are also more likely today. He's talking about 5-6 kids by 5-6 different baby daddies. That's from the old days. Okay, because Very recently, there's a lot of girls who were born sharecroppers, and they were still taught that slave mentality of be fruitful and multiply. Black women today are more likely to use birth control because they've seen so many examples of fatherless children, and also because they want a better life. And by the way, you are impressing nobody with a black boyfriend, not even the artsy fartsy crowd. Okay? First of all, number one, white guys, their egos are just as bad as black guys, so they're not going to be impressed. White women, 90% of them still want white men, so they're not going to be impressed. Black guys, about 25% of them are marrying outside of the black race. Okay, the majority of the time it's a Caucasian women. Okay, they don't, it's like whatever. But the only men that you're going to be impressing are the black guys who will only date white girls. And it's been my experience that those guys tend to be abusers and users. So, but you know what? I made a video some time ago warning white women about guys like that. But you know what? I really think you and that guy really deserve each other. And you want to talk about father figures. Not every father figure is alike. What if you didn't get along with your father? What do you got to say about that? I said, that guy, like I said, he's talking a lot of shit about black women, but his own mother was black. And you want to talk stuff about black women, but you know something, if you have a child by a black man, see, biracial children tend to take up the race of the father. So chances are you are going to have a child that looks like a little light-skinned black girl. What is she going to say when she sees this video? What are you going to be teaching her if this is your attitude? You two deserve each other, and I think your apology videos are bogus.